Hello everyone, it is I, the Bizarre Monkey, here to play. Oh man, that's my own fucking game. Originally I was gonna let's play Trial, but it decided to give me a stack level 2 deep error, so instead I'm gonna show you guys, not an easy way by any means, but how I personally defeat, one of the hardest bosses in the game so far. He's an optional boss. He's actually me, more or less, but shh. And he is member 12, the second time you fight him, as an impetuous susurration. The first time he's more or less the tutorial fight. So, yeah, this guy, there's a whole lot of lore to these guys, but I'm not going to go into it because you can find that out on your own. Now, as you can see, this map has changed a lot from version to version as I've gradually built the the equation unsolved. Now, this fight is one of the most legendary for being fast and tough. One of the things you need to remember is to stay in the center. Or as much as you can. Like, obviously, when those big, ion balls fall down, you don't want to be anywhere near where they're going to hit, because they do a lot of damage, and, for the most part, an instant death if you stand in them. The thing you can stand to get hit by, in reality, you should just never have a chance to get hit, because anything in this, can be hit. Those you definitely want to avoid. Now, there's a lot of, very tough, things to dodge, and sometimes there will be a scenario in which dodging is like that, very hard to do, with human intuition. But it's okay to make a couple of mistakes because you do have a health bar, and unlike before, where this fight was more or less impossible, you do have invulnerability frames now. Only temporarily, but they're enough. And, how I do this is if you don't know how to use the keys properly, basically just have your left hand on the shift at all times. You should never have your hand off shift, because the only way to attack him back is to send his exploding orb back at him. That took a bit of damage. And also it just makes dodging things a lot easier. And when you're holding shift, none of the missiles, you're always going to be slower than the missiles, so it's best to have it on shift, because, yeah. And also sometimes like things like that will happen. So, as you can see, he's on half health now. He's also been buffed, like, he's actually harder than he was. He just, he does more things before he shoots his, self-defeating orb of death. And also, be quick with getting it into him, because if you're not, it will explode in your face, or it will just explode. Sometimes it's best to leave it though. Like if that had gone on the opposite end of the screen, it would have, yeah, been wiser just to run away and look for another time. Now, don't bother trying to predict any of his moves, because they constantly change. The thing is just that it's just best to be on the ball as much as you can. And try your best to avoid everything. Because, oh, yeah, see, those things are basically instant death, and I would have actually killed him. But, there you go. I hope that serves to show you just how tough that guy is, and I hope this advice, if you're getting walled on him, does help you. That's all. See you next time.